Hey everybody, so this is episode 2 of the yet to be named, as what I'm calling the Intercontinental Dual Moto-vlogging, because no one yet has come up with a name for it. So Jake is again in Texas and I am in Portsmouth. I have to come to Portsmouth from where I live because I can't get a signal down there because it's the Shire, as Jake calls it.
Yeah. Fucking hobbit.
If he's there.
What?
We're also experiencing quite a massive delay. Last time we did this, we had a couple of second delay. This time it seems to be about 7 seconds.
I don't know if it's that bad, but it's not quick. But maybe it is.
No, it really is. They're not going to realise this, but trust me, there was a massive gap then.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, so basically, we're doing this one again. So Jake, where are we going to start out this time?
I'm going to call you a fucking tall son of a bitch, and I'm going to kick you in the knee.
Yeah, it's because he's really short. Really short.
I'm not that short.
Okay, so there's something we both want to talk about, but, you know, we sort of got to... we've got to talk about it. There's something we both... Right, there's something that we both want to talk about, and that is some of the sort of messages that we get and questions about things like shout-outs and ride-outs. I think we're on the same sort of level of this, which is if someone asks you straight out for a shout-out, you're generally not going to do it. Because all you're going to do is degrade the channel, but I'm sure Jake wants to put something in on this.
Yeah, what's going to end up happening is if every single person that asks for a shout-out, if we gave them a shout-out, well, first of all, it makes the channel only about giving people shout-outs, and no one's going to actually appreciate the shout-outs because they're not going to actually take them seriously. On top of that, it's gonna just, that's all the channel will be about, and it's just not fair. Like, it's not, I don't know. Help me out here, Spicy.
Yeah, exactly. And it just ruins, like, the whole idea. And we're not being mean to anyone by saying no, it's just literally, we do get asked all of the time. I mean, Jake probably gets asked a lot more than me with his stupid number of subs, but still.
It's not my fault. People love me.
Yes, everyone loves a short man.
Oh, fuck you. But you know, we also get asked to do a lot of like rides and stuff with people too, and that's kind of like, you know, if we were like to do every time somebody asks us to go ride with them, then it's not going to. That's all we're going to end up doing, and that's a pain in the ass too. That's another problem. Like for myself personally, I tell people if they're on a supermoto and they want to ride, get on supermotojunkies.com, go to the Dallas-Fort Worth section, say what's up. But other than that, I mean, I'm not going to go out of my way to do anything. Because I mean, what am I going to do? How are we going to entertain you? You're really used to listening to us on a moto vlog, and then you expect us to go ride with you. It's like, I mean, maybe you could watch me do wheelies and shit, but I mean, I don't know. It's not going to be what you're thinking it is, I'm thinking. And don't just have time for it, simply.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I completely agree with you. And it's not us being mean or nasty, it's just literally, if we don't think that we're saying no to you, we say no to a lot of people. Yeah, so I started speaking to Jake quite a while back, but it's really interesting. It's really interesting the differences you find between England and America, and you find when you talk to people between England and America and between England and other countries, the thing you always talk about is the differences. Even though on the surface we're sort of modern cultures, we should be very similar, but we're not at all. And it's really interesting. Like, I noticed how much money is spent in America just for people to have fun, whereas in here they just don't do that. And the wind is absolutely ridiculous at the moment.
And you guys are all goofy and hobbits. No, I'm just kidding.
We're not hobbits.
Might be.
You're a hobbit, you're short.
You are taller than me, yes.
You probably got hairy feet.
I've got a pretty hairy foot too. So.
Oh God! There's some there's a Chrysler in front of me. It's a right piece of shit.
Nah, I didn't get here on that one. Well, fucking kick it. It might drive into you though.
Yeah, see, this is the thing, dude. I was watching a program the other day, a vlog the other day from someone who was just doing a normal ride home. And what are you up to? Yeah, someone was just doing a normal ride home. And the amount of people that try to run them off the road, now that's probably once in a month for me. It seems that people out there just don't care and try and kill you.
The city of Dallas, which is like the big city I live next to, was rated something like a second worst drivers in America. So I can probably relate a bit. It's pretty fucking hectic. It's why you don't see me doing a lot of heavy city riding in traffic, because it's not fun. It's absolutely horrifying and scary. I do not want to deal with it. I just say fuck it, and I just don't do it.
See, that's nuts, because in this country that wouldn't ever really be that. I never think I can't go on that road because of the way people are going to treat me. That just doesn't happen. People are idiots, yeah, but you just don't get the level of sort of just instant aggression. And it's like, I'm going to kill you!
Yeah, it's unfortunate, but yeah, it is something I have to deal with around here. It's not worth the risk quite often. That's like people always like ask me like, oh, why don't you ride your bike to work every day? I'm like, it's not worth it. It's just not. Fuck it.
Okay, Jake. So I have a question for you, Jake. What is your own favourite video? A video of yours that is your favourite. So whether it was because you made it. I mean, I understand like my video isn't going to be the best for someone to watch, but what was like the best one for you making or just doing it?
I would love to say it's the one where I took my bike in the elevator, but I think my actual favorite video is one I made early on called Why Am I Motovlogging? And it was it wasn't the most deepest heartfelt vlog I ever made, but there was something about it that was just real true about me, I guess, in it, and I really enjoyed making that video. I thought it just sort of really explained everything you would need to know about why I'm doing what I'm doing. How about you?
I think my favourite one was from when I did a meet-up with a mate of mine, Furious 607. He was over on the Isle of Wight. It was called the Angry Chili Meet. We rode around the whole of the Isle of Wight in one day. It was a brilliant day, but video 3 from that series, when we were driving down over a cliff, and then over this other side of this hill, you just saw a big cliff in front of you, and it was at that point that already I knew that I liked doing motovlogging and stuff. I just was like, that instant moment was just like, yes, this is exactly why I'm doing this. This is so awesome. It was brilliant. And that's why that video means the most to me, really. Even though it's probably not the most viewed, it's not the most viewed at all, people's most liked.
Yeah. I really like that video. I remember what you're talking about too. Those were some pretty cool videos. They were long, but they were like worth it, you know.
Yeah.
And
I
know. I enjoyed it.
It was a bit like a film, because all 4 pieces made 72 or 74 minutes worth. That's a bloody film. I made that, filmed it, and made it in 5 days.
I'm pretty sure I just did like a 200-yard wheelie, but go on with whatever you're going to talk about next.
Yes, I also did a 200mm wheelie.
200mm. There we go.
And I also drove past a police car while gesturing, which is now wondering whether he's going to come back and speak to me. Maybe.
I hope you're kidding about that.
Never mind. Yeah, you know. Anyway, okay, so one more question before we go, because we're going to keep we're trying to keep this a bit shorter. Last time I overran for various reasons I won't go into, but it ended up being a very long video. We wanted to make these a bit shorter, so we're going to finish up with one last question, which is this. Jake.
Yes.
As you've started the motovlogging and you're now what I would call a very successful motovlogger, do you think that it's changed you in any way as a person?
No, man. The bitches and the money. I was like this before. No, but seriously, I actually sort of talked about this in a video I haven't put out yet, and I will put it up here very soon. I actually mentioned something that you had said in your 1,000 subscriber video. You said, "Thanks a lot, guys. You've changed my life." And I kind of honestly chuckled at that slightly at first. I was like, "Oh, come on." But I started thinking about it. No, you're absolutely right, and this has changed me. And I mean, I hope I haven't changed in a way where people have already. I'm sure some people would say I'm already. Oh, you're a dick. You're not the same as you were. But it's weird. I feel like since doing this, I feel like so much happier in life. Maybe it's just because there is like a small fan base of people out there that enjoy me and they got your back, and that's really cool. And I don't know. I don't know if I would ever want to go back to not doing this now. It's definitely fun. Has it changed me like to where I'm making videos different and I'm some sellout? That I hope not. I think I'm still fairly similar. I'm more confident in doing the motovlogging, and I'm more confident in like what I have to say. It's to the point now where I just feel like I'm having a conversation with friends when I make these videos, and not sort of this awkward thing, which it was at first. And yeah, I don't know. What do you think, Spice?
No, I understand what you say about that you changed my life bit, but it is exactly that. When I was thinking about it, when I first wrote that, I thought, exactly the same as you thought, that's a bit strong. But I thought, no, it hasn't, because it has completely changed my life. I mean, what would I be doing now if I wasn't motovlogging? I don't know. But the amount of cool things and people that I've done and met through doing it, and just, I mean, as a person, it does build your confidence. You know that you're doing something and you're getting the subs back, which means you know you're doing something right. And so often in life, you can do something right and never get a bit of like praise or anything back. And that's what motovlogging's done for me. Apart from the fact they've brought my love of motorcycles and photography and stuff like that all together in one go. It's just friggin' awesome, man.
All right. You know, the thing we said earlier in the video about the shout-outs and stuff, and we know people want to get their channel known, and we do want to help out the community. We don't want to just dog on everybody. And one of the ideas I had earlier on when I thought about this is me and Spicy can run this thing, and then if we want, we can get a third person in on this from time to time, just as an extra, like not like as a permanent, just like sort of like a guest appearance, And if you're out there and you've got the equipment to do that, which is going to be one of the big things, we wouldn't mind hearing from you. We'd also really like to hear from your subs. That's going to be the bigger determining factor, is who do our subscribers want to see, and who do your subscribers want you to do this too. I mean, like blowing up somebody's video with comments or something. I mean, that would be a really easy way to get noticed. It'd be something we'd have to work out. But if it's something you want to do, and there seems to be an interest between other YouTube community, then I'm willing to try to make it work. I think Spicy is too, right, Spice?
Yeah, definitely. I've always been, because when I started out, I got help from other people. So the whole community thing, I'm fully with it, because the community is what makes motovlogging what it is. Just making a video on your own, it's one thing, but the whole community makes it a whole bigger thing altogether. Okay, everyone, so there you go, there's episode 2. We've just talked about, the normal things that we talk about between ourselves, and this is the thing about vlogging, isn't it? You talk about stuff to yourself and other people listen to it, but it's what you do, it's weird. Anyway, yeah, so, episode 2, hope you liked it. If you subscribe to someone and you think that they should come and be a guest with us, definitely, as Jake says, the subscribers would be so much better to hear from than the actual person, because if you get it from the subscribers, it shows that they're part of it. So it's a good bar from me, getting pulled out on by a white van. I have been lost most of this video actually, it's quite funny. So it's goodbye from me, and goodbye from Jake. Jake?
Bye-bye. Well, we'll see you guys next time.